Salisbury Center, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Joseph Tenant.
Joseph Tenant, 6'2", fighting out of Capital. Is that CPMMA? Make sure I'm saying that right.
College Park MMA,
there
sir.
we go. Want to make sure I got that done.
Yeah, I will say, I believe the head coach over there is Josh Peters. I'm not familiar with Joseph Tenant. It's a big team. They got a lot of talent there, and I think this is going to be it might be his debut.
Hey, listen, this is big boys here. We're talking 20,
right?
220 pounds plus, and this is the Olympic-style kickboxing. So he's 6'2", coming in at 220 pounds. He looks monstrous as he makes his way over to the officials there and sees Victor Malamala.
Yeah, this is the biggest fight we have tonight, I believe. And, these guys are going to look. You were talking about the other guys being big. These guys are no joke. Honestly, he looks bigger than 6'2", because I've stood next to Victor Malamala, and he's not a small guy either. So,
yeah, he looks, and he towers over Victor Malamala. Victor's got to be 6'2". This guy's got to be 6'4", 6'5".
I think... Is it possible here they made a mistake? Because it looks like they just called him back over.
Okay.
And he's not walking out. We're going to figure out what the issue is here. Maybe a cup, a mouthpiece. It looks like they're grabbing something for him. Nobody grabbed the cart. That's with the Vaseline in it, which happens to the best of us. I've been there. I can tell you, I've been in that exact situation where we had everything except for the Vaseline.
No reason for that. All right, here we go. We get them all taken care of. Somebody direct some traffic here. We're making the fighter walk around the ring. What is going on here?
Yep, I think one of those days. It's it feels later than it is. I will say. I was talking to a couple people. I was like, man, I'm just fried today. But
direction following skills here. All right, let's throw it back down to Chris.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Keinom Odom.
And we hope he's making his way to the ring. Keinom Odom, 6'5", from Randallstown. He's also 220 pounds in this Olympic-style kickboxing event.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that team over there at Gracie Randallstown, they've been showing up more and more. And I was saying earlier in the night, you don't see them as frequently, but every time they come out, they perform well. And it's good to see them here now, bringing a couple fighters to this event. And yeah, he looks every bit of 6'5", I will tell you.
And they brought the big boys. And let me tell you, being 6'5", he looks the same height as Joseph Tenant. So when he gets in there, this is going to be one of those things where we saw a couple of guys earlier tonight where it was Michael Thompson and Matt Pinkney, and they were both saying they were 5'9", and obviously Michael Thompson was not 5'9".
Yeah, sometimes people provide their own height. Other times guys will maybe they'll be a little bit more conservative.
Yeah.
I had a nurse, I think I've told the story on air before, that just would not let me say I was 6 feet. I am 5'11" and 3/4, and I kept trying to be like, so I'm about 6 feet. And I don't know if she had a bad day, but she scarred in my head that if I told people I was 6 feet tall, I'd be lying. So I tell everybody I'm 5'11".
I had you at 6 foot, Charles.
Listen, I could have lied about it, but I could still hear that nurse give me a tough time.
But if we were fighting tonight, I'd put on the card I was 6 foot. All right, here we go, Liz. As Keinom makes his way in, let's throw it down to Chris, get some official introductions. Chris, take it away.
Salisbury Center, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 220-pound division. This bout is brought to you by our friends at Ace Party Rental. They've got you covered. Check them out at acepartycentral.com, and Cherokee Decks, specializing in custom decks and porches for over 2 decades. Starting out, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6'2" and weighing in at 258 pounds, fighting out of College Park MMA, it's Joseph Tenant. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6'5" and weighing in at 236 pounds, fighting out of Gracie of Randallstown, it's Keinom Odom. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB heavyweight division. It is brought to you by Ace Party Rental and Cherokee Decks. Your referee is Michael Dolman.
All right, Michael Dolman will be the referee for this fight here tonight between these big boys, 220 plus. Keinon was pretty intimidating. I was a little worried for Christine, our photog down there, photographer.
She's pretty tough, too. I feel like she's got it covered.
I wanted her to get out of the ring and didn't want Keinon to do something silly. Say, come out, touch gloves. Oh, we're not touching gloves. We're going to go right to work here. Oh, Josh Tenant fighting out of the red corner. Keinom Odom fighting out of the blue corner.
Keinon looks to be pretty athletic here.
Both guys actually look, I would say that Joseph Tenant is taller than Keinon Odom.
Yeah, he doesn't look 6'2", right?
Yeah.
He's got to be careful, though, throwing those leg kicks as a counter. Big push kick. When you're throwing those leg kicks as your opponent's coming in, there's nothing to stop them from countering with a punch. And this is a kickboxing rules fight, so there's going to be limited clinch work.
Yeah.
Oh, big right hand there.
Right hand. Wow,
Joseph
what a
Tenant.
shot, yeah.
And I'm surprised the crowd didn't really get into him. That was a big right hand from a very big guy. And now a nice right hook there on the inside, too. Oh, looks like one went low.
Little low blow shot there from Keinon Odom. This is what we talk about with the bigger guys. I don't think they get their knees up as high or the kicks up as high. I feel like they have a tough time handling that. But you know what? This is the first time that, and the amount of fights that we've seen Michael Dolman, ref for us, he is smaller than both guys.
It's the first time I think I've ever seen that.
And here's the
man,
he caught him pretty low. Yeah.
Now, what's worth noting here, that something that Joseph was doing real well right before that was he threw a knee and a quick right hook himself that definitely got the attention of Keinon Odom, and I think it kind of forced him to react as well. Joseph's hurting here a little bit, and I get it, man. That was a real impactful shot.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Now he gets a full 5 minutes here, and of course, there's no way the crowd ever lets any fighter make it the full 5 minutes. They start pushing, they start bullying in the fighter because they get bored. But that was a shot.
Yeah, and again, these are some big guys. You know what I mean? Like these are heavyweights.
Yeah, he took a shot, and this one's going to be tough to recover from. Hopefully, we've seen guys that actually take a low blow before where they didn't recover. You see it again right here, this right knee. Right there is the crowd. Now they're awake. Now the crowd's awake. It wasn't for the right jab, but look at the mark on the left side, or on the right side of Joseph Tenant.
Yeah, there was definitely a big kick there that got through.
Definitely a kick. There's not going to be any hiding that one. First date.
Sorry, brother. We've all been there.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep. First date. That's okay. She'll swipe left next time.
Oh, man. Well, I wonder where we're at time-wise now. It looks like we got to be starting to get up there.
And I'm sure that Michael Dolman's crew is trying to take care of this time, but.
Well, the problem is, if you're Joseph, you're like, it hurts so bad. I don't want it to hurt. I want to start fighting. The crowd's going to get restless. It's all of these different factors that are going to make me feel pressured to continue. But at the same time, it doesn't go away. It takes time. Yeah. It still hurts. And if you're Keinon, you're like, all right, well, I want to get it back now. I hope the fight continues. But I feel like whenever guys start hopping around there.
Yeah, he just told Michael Dolman we can go to work. So, all right, here we go.
And I will say that was probably the most respectful I've seen of the crowd.
Yeah, not getting on somebody like hurry up.
Right.
All right, here we go. Continuation of round number one. Both fighters right on top of the TCB logo.
A couple good knees there.
Yeah, 3 or 4 or 5, 6 good knees.
But I like the body shots from Keinon as well.
Ooh. Both fighters being. I'm shocked that he's left him stay in the clinch this long.
Well, if you'll see, right now it's been an over-under collar tie position, which he's allowing to occur. If those hands transition to that full Muay Thai clinch, then you might see something differently. Although he ended up breaking them apart, he definitely let them get some work in there. Good hooks there.
Yeah, Keinon jumping in with his head low, like he's diving in for that low shot. Ooh, good shot to the midsection. Another one. Shot. Wow, if I was Keinon, I'd keep letting those rock.
Yeah, the body shots are there, and you got to let the hands go before this. He's kind of allowing the clinch to enter, right? You want to prevent that clinch from actually occurring. Oh, good counter, right hand, left hook.
Keinon to the body. I mean, Keinon is really going to the body of Joseph Tenant and working that body. You can start to see the red marks on the body.
Joseph has very good timing on his punches. He doesn't put his whole body into them. Obviously, he hits hard. He's a big guy. But he's able to land very cleanly without overcommitting. And, when you look at Odom's punches, it's powerful. There's a lot of athleticism and explosiveness behind it. But he's not quite hitting as clean as Joseph Tenant is.
Yeah, as I'm watching Tenant after the low blow, it almost looked like Keinon probably took more control of the lower half of the body. Hey, I'm going to, I know you're coming back from this, and I know I shouldn't have kicked you down here, but I'm going to make you pay the price either way.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's going to be one of those situations where it's been a long fight, right? Because we had that long kind of that foul that caused almost an intermission, but it's only the second round. So they have 2 more rounds here where, all right, hey, make it count. You actually had the luxury of getting that adrenaline dump and then getting back in there, which is kind of a unique thing that I think is going to work to their favor.
All right, it's scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. This is the start of round number 2 as Michael Doman calls both fighters right out to the middle of the TCB logo. Standing right in the middle of the ring. Right knee from Tenant.
Ooh,
trying to catch Keinon.
Good
Keenan's
body shot
still
again.
working to the bottom as Keenan's working. Oh, good kick to the midsection. Another good kick. Great job by Odom. Odom will be in those black trunks with the blue shin guards as he's trying to put on the pressure. He got his own gloves with the black gloves with the pink on them. Another good kick.
Oh, now he's getting the hands low and he's getting Joseph breathing a little heavy. Oh, 2 big shots just landed. A left hook and a right hand. Excuse me, I think it was a right hook and a left hand. But the body shots were working. They were starting to get Joseph's hands low, and then when Keinon started throwing his hands of his own, they were landing.
Yeah, Joseph's still trying to work those knees, but Keinon is really taking control of this. But those knees are so powerful from Odom.
Oh, yeah. Big breath there.
Yeah, big deep breath when he broke. Oh, good kick. Good right hand followed up.
And you could see this is what I was talking about, the power. Oh, that hurt him.
Look at that. His face, the left side of Joseph's face is really starting to show some wear and tear right there.
If Keinon could start throwing some punches off of this clinch, that's where he's going to find more success.
Yeah, the left side of Joseph Kinney's face, or Tenant's face, Tenant's really wobbly here with about 40 seconds left to go in round number 2.
Good body shot there.
Listen, those body shots land. Keinon really throwing those with the purpose. Oh, he just missed. He caught him with the left hook, but man, that right uppercut just missed.
Couple 1-2s there landed from both fighters.
Wow, he's like, Josh Tenant is really sucking air right now. I mean, mouth wide open.
Yeah, he's gassed. A couple of those knees. That one knee really hurt him.
That one hurt him right there.
Yeah.
That one hurt him. I don't know if it was low, but it hurt him. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done. I think Michael Doman's going to have to stop this. I don't know. There's the right.
Man, saved by the bell. He really has him hurt.
I don't think he's going to be able to come back out. We gave the production staff a new toy with a camera right in the middle of the cage there, CD.
And they're taking advantage of it.
And they are using it to the best advantage.
That's good. They're like either a wingman or a,
that's right. That was
disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, right.
A couple of new additions to the camera system here. It seems like every fight we add something new and making it more fun. So
always improving. Always improving. And then this is one of those situations for Keinon where he's just really a little bit of volume away from putting this fight away, right? He's just a little bit of left hook, right hand, push off, staying active to get this fight over. But Joseph's able to stay in there, and he does recover.
Inside kicks here from Joseph, but let's see if Joseph. Oh, good kick from Joseph right to the left side of Odom.
Good power there from Odom. See, now this is good. He's landing good shots, and he's staying away from the clinch. That's the key. When he avoids the clinch, he's able to really take this fight in his hands.
Ooh, Joseph just missed with that one. Oh, look at the force behind the kicks and the shots to the midsection. I mean, he has taken some damage for the last 3 rounds. The midsection of Tenant, I'm shocked that he's even standing up.
Oh, good 1-2 there. And now he's putting on.
I think
that looks like Josh is done.
Yeah.
And that was it. He took a knee.
Yeah, he took a knee.
Now he bent over there as if the fight was done. He didn't get a standing 8 count. I think he expected to get a standing 8 count, so then he took a knee. and now he has one. And let's see what Keinom can do here.
Yeah, Joseph Tenant is. Listen, I know nobody wants to quit, but I'm shocked that Dolman hasn't stopped this because I don't know if he's going to be able to defend himself for the last 50 seconds.
Oh, he's tired. Oof, man, a lot of hard push kicks to the body here.
He's going to be feeling those body blows in the morning.
Another good knee. Now, this is where I would suggest Odom pushing away and letting the hands go. With 30 seconds left.
This is where I don't know if anybody recovers from that low blow, especially when it's squared up like that. Like, that midsection hurts all the way.
Yeah, it definitely. It's really difficult to recover from. I think with the adrenaline and the time he's taken, he might be okay. But then when you start seeing these body shots land the way they are, I mean, his body is worked over right now pretty good.
All right.
And that's the time.
I'm just sitting here watching the clock tick away, hoping, like, come on. Just hoping. All right, well, that's the end of that's the end of bout number 8 here this evening as both fighters go back, see their seconds. As soon as we get the results, we'll everybody go up there. But, man, both guys, I mean, for being so big, that's a really good fight. And the amount of damage that Joseph Tenant took there to the midsection, I don't know how he's going to be feeling tomorrow.
Yeah, that was tough. He's going to be hurting a little bit, but he's got a good corner over there, a good team, and hopefully he bounces back.
Look at this shot here as we come around, and you'll see the shot right to the right side, and then followed up with the left here from Odom. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, and I thought he was done there.
Yeah, he was in big trouble. I mean, but he survived, and there's something about that as well. He was ready to give up, and he was able to push and get past it.
The heart. Well, those were some good kisses. I can't wait to see Jason and Skylar. That looked like puppy love.
So I guess when we were talking about wingman and disaster and all that, you know, that.
I thought maybe Skylar had some ice cream on her face and Jason was trying to lick it off. All right, let's go down to Chris Fuller. Get the results.
Salisbury Center, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores about 29-27, Judge 2 scores about 30-26, and Judge 3 scores about 30-26, all in favor of your winner. By unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, it's Keinom Odom!
Keinom Odom comes away with a big win tonight for Gracie Randallstown there in the 220 plus here at TCB 31. When we come back, the titles are on the way, live from the Salisbury Center in Manassas, Virginia.
Like and subscribe to TCB.